Hey guys, welcome back. I just literally choked on my own spit because that's how well I'm dealing with life. Cancers, actually. Let me take a quick sip of water. Alright, Cancer. I spent all morning trying to do your guys' reading earlier, and I've had a bunch of things just kind of go awry. First and foremost, my cat would not let me have my table back, so there's that. And then I can't find my other glasses, which you guys know are the good ones. I didn't do anything. I didn't party yesterday. I just fell asleep and woke up this morning. I feel like there's a need to almost spend some time doing what cancers do best and kind of making home. That's kind of what I'm getting, but who knows? What do people like most about you? And that might be one of the things, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, what do people like most about cancers? Excuse me, I have a hiccup / burp, I'm not sure. Inspiration and courage. Okay, I'm taking these. Okay. Oh shit. Inspiration and courage. I feel like people, what they love most about you, Cancers, is the fact that you are able to inspire people no matter what. It feels like no matter what's going on, no matter what's going on around you, even if you can't find your good glasses or whatever it is that's going on, you guys are still able to inspire people even when you're going through things, right? It's almost like you're able to set aside your own issues, and when somebody's going through even when you're going through your darkest period, you're still able to create space for other people, which is really, really hard, because there are people that can't even do that when they're doing well. You know what I mean? And I feel like for whoever I'm reading for, I feel like you guys create space and you guys understand now boundaries, right? With Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. Yeah, like you have earned every single one of your scars, right? You have earned them. Not only have you earned them, because I'm hearing people say like, well, I didn't want them. No, that's not the point. It's not. It's like when a woman has stretch marks, right? And you earn those stretch marks. Okay, you earn those stretch marks, right? Like you carried that baby. You got, you went through the 10 months, and I've had 2 kids, right? I know. That shit is hard. Like, carrying a baby is fucking hard. But you earn those stripes, and people are like, oh, I'm so disgusted. Why? I feel like the Cancers I'm talking to, you guys are not only not disgusted by your scars, and we don't have to just talk about stretch marks, right? We could be talking about any kind of scars, the scars that you don't even see, right? The medals of honors that you went through, all the relationships that you've gone through, that you've had to heal through, right? Where you gave love and never received love in return. Any lessons that you've gone through, you've received your medals of honor, and you deserve them, right? And you wear them proudly. Okay, was I toxic once? Yes, I was, but guess what? I've healed through that now. I'm no longer toxic like that. I now understand, and I understand, right? I feel like a lot of you have gotten control of your emotions to a point where you're able to express them in the need. It's a way that's necessary, and it's needed. A lot of people think that not showing emotion is a high emotional EQ. That is incorrect. Showing emotion when it's needed, if you're angry and there's something that's going on, showing the appropriate amount of emotion is necessary. You being sad and being able to cry is a strength. It's not a weakness. Somebody that has emotions and holds them in, that is not a high emotional EQ. You're afraid of showing vulnerability. I'm tired of people thinking that, oh, if I show no emotion, no. It's when you can't control your emotions, right? When your emotions allow you to, I don't know, call someone up and tell them off. And even then, sometimes they do require you telling them off, right? But in a way of like knowing when you understanding the situation is what it is, right? Sometimes knowing that if somebody's not going to understand reason, there's no point in speaking reasonably to a person. There's no point, because they're not trying to have a decent conversation. They're trying to get you to change your mind, which, why would I change my mind? That's not a conversation anymore. That's a fight. You want to win, and I'm not going to sit here and fight with you. You can fight by yourself, because when you're fighting with stupid, that makes two stupid people fighting, right? There's no point. There's no point. And even if you're right, see, here comes my cat again. He has been so needy lately. And mind you guys, I've been off for 2 days. I haven't done readings for 2 days because I did have a flare-up and I'm still feeling it. But he's been super needy, which is crazy because he's never, literally never. I have to beg him, like, can you? No. So I think he's just hanging out with me because he's fine. You're going to be a part of the table, man. Look, and tears with joys and sadness. Yeah, I feel like you guys are not afraid of showing your vulnerability and showing it at a point. And the truth is that cancers all water signs can be manipulative when they're unhealed, when they're when they haven't learned that the emotions that they're using and that they're going through, we can be manipulative. Yes, it's true. But cancers that heal and learn and grow, they understand that crying is emotions. Water is cleansing energy. Water cleansing, crying is a part of every emotion. It's a part of healing. It's a part of going through a cycle of understanding and going through it, right? And I feel like cancers, you guys have gotten to a point where you understand that it's okay to show vulnerability. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be angry. And you guys aren't doing it out of manipulation. You're not doing it because you want to win a fight, right? You're not doing it because you're just showing emotions because that's how you feel. You're not afraid of being vulnerable. You're not even afraid of telling the truth because you know that from now on, and I don't feel like this was true in the past, but from now on, you're never allowing anybody to use your emotions against you, right? Oh, you cry too much. Well, fuck you then. Get out of my face. If you don't like it, get out of my... You don't have to be here. I don't cry too much. I'm showing emotion. Because I'm mad or I'm sad or whatever the emotion is. I have a right to show emotion. If it's too much for you, then you don't belong here. Excuse me, sir. Your floof is making a mess. He does not care. He just like does not. You clarify that first card. What is this? The Nine of Needles in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you guys have come out of giving a fuck what anybody thinks. I feel like we had a touch, and I say we because it's like the royal we. Like, I know I say we a lot, but I literally mean it as like we the collective, right? We the collective, right? I feel like you guys have gone through nightmares. There's a touch of people pleasing or caring what people think or what they say. Even if you didn't actually give a shit, there was certain behaviors that you were still doing, that you were caring what people were thinking and saying, right? I feel like you guys have let that shit go. You guys no longer give a shit. You guys do not care. You guys don't care anymore. You guys have come out of your head. You guys are no longer caring about anything or anyone anymore, about what they have to say about you, right? You no longer give a shit, because in reality, all people do is talk shit. And even if they fucking help, or if they try to offer a little bit of help, it seems like that help always has strings with it, And then they go and talk shit. I'd rather struggle alone than have your help, ma'am or sir. I'd rather struggle alone without your help, right? And I feel like you guys have learned that lesson, and you guys are removing yourselves from those situations, right? Yeah, with the Ace of Candles, with the Ace of Wands, you guys are starting a passionate new beginning, a fiery new beginning is what I heard. With the Two of Potions, yeah, you guys had a choice of what route you wanted to go. Whether you wanted to continue doing I'm hearing dealing with people like this, right? Dealing with people that even when most people didn't offer help, and when they did help, it wasn't the kind of right help, right? Or dealing with people that would hold things against you, or would, like, it's almost like they enjoyed seeing you go through negativity. They enjoyed seeing you struggle. And even though they would help you, it's almost like, yeah, I'm helping you because you're below me. That's what I'm getting, right? So you needed to disconnect and start a brand new beginning here, and disconnect from anything and anyone that was trying to put you in that place. I'm getting, for some of you guys, it was all over. It wasn't just like friends, it was relationships and even family. Let's clarify. No, don't push me. Tears of joy and sadness. Yeah, the Seven of Potions, which is the Seven of Cups. Like, tears of joy and sadness, because you guys are closing out. You guys know how to close out and start new chapters, right? You guys know how to release yourself and move forward. So I feel like you guys have tears of joy because there's new beginnings, but there's also tears of sadness because you guys are releasing what's from the past. And I feel like people see that you can actually close out the past, right? I feel like people can see that you're moving on. Oh, she's having a nightmare. Okay, thank you, sir. I don't need your help though. Thank you. Okay, you continue to be the table. Thank you. Oh, she was having a nightmare. Did you guys hear her? Yeah, with the Seven of Potions, which is the Seven of Cups. People see you always having opportunities. Honestly, I just heard they see you as being very lucky. And even though you were going through a bout of down and out, when you're going through a bout of down and out, there was still like a lot of luck. There was still things that came into you, and I feel like people were jealous of that. I feel like you had a lot of people that were I don't know, there was a lot of envy, which is strange. There's a lot of envy because you guys are able to do whatever it is that you're able to do. It looks like the universe always helps you. You're able to always get ahead. I don't know what it is, but there's something there where people are just jealous because they're able to do it, which I don't understand, because everybody has the same access to help as you guys do. But I don't know, I'm getting something there, right? There's something there. We do have at the bottom, don't be afraid to sing. I feel like you guys are not afraid. I feel like you guys are not afraid to sing. I feel like you guys are not afraid to be vulnerable and to speak your truth. I feel like you guys are not afraid to tell people now what you like and what you don't like. Yeah, because of heartbreak and the Emperor in the reverse and the Moon. Oh my God, this is a lot of cards. We're just going to take these three. Don't be, you guys are no longer afraid to tell your truths, because you had a lot of people suppress you. What the fudge? Okay, you know, you can go. I'm busy. Look, he yelled at me. An Emperor trying to suppress me? What is your problem? You can go now, because that was rude and you scared me. Bye. What the fuck? He scared the shit out of me. He's never done that before. Oh my God. I feel like you guys had a lot of people trying to suppress you. And again, I don't feel like this is just relationships, but I feel like people would come in and see your light and try to smother it, try to take it from you, instead of being like, look, the light, I want to go towards the light and I want to protect it and I want to love it. No, they were like, I want to squish that light because I don't like them being happy. I don't like them being able to get over things. I don't like their beauty shining. And you went through heartbreak. You went through heartbreak. You went through a lot of it. Secrets, a lot of lies, a lot of gossiping. There was a lot that has gone on. And I don't feel like this was a short period of time, right? I do feel like this was a long period of time. If not since childhood, right? And you guys had to go through this. And you guys, I feel like you guys have weathered the storm well enough. Well enough, right? I feel like there was times where you could have told off a whole bunch of other people and done some crashed out and you would have been valid. And I feel like that didn't happen. And you guys do. You guys have control over your emotions. And now, even now, I feel like you guys show emotions and people are still like, oh, they say they're spiritual, but look, they're showing emotions. Showing emotions is not a lack of spirituality. It's not a lack of a high emotional EQ. It is actually a sign of high emotional EQ that you are able to be vulnerable and show emotion. A lack of high emotional EQ would be me telling you off and your mother and your brother and going keying your car. That would be a lack of high emotional EQ, right? But I don't do that. Even though I could do that, but I control myself, right? The most you get is, you know, what, energetically you feeling me that I'm upset, or me blocking you because you are not allowed, right? Or me sending you a message saying, hey, I know what you did last summer, right? Yeah, I'm talking about you guys, by the way. Dragons, slay them all. I feel like you are on the warpath right now. People see you on the warpath of slaying all of your dragons. And by dragons, I mean demons. Slaying all of them. All of the false narratives that were placed in your mind. Who you're meant to be. Who you're supposed to be. I really feel like they told you you weren't supposed to be any of that stuff. I feel like you were told that you were meant to be nothing, to be honest with you. You were meant to shut up. You weren't meant to, hi, I think he's mad because I'm talking. Bro took over my work desk and is mad that I'm speaking. He better check himself because I run this bitch. I feel like you weren't even told you were meant to be anything. Anything. And I feel like throughout your life, when you did well, you weren't even told you did well. You just continued with your life. And then when people saw you down, it was like, oh yeah, you're doing horrible. You can't even get your life together. Bro, it's been like 6 months. Yeah, look, I think he's mad that I'm talking. You're rude. Well, I'm busy, so if you don't like it, you can leave. You can get your butt out of here, because I'm busy. This ain't even your bed. Go to the bed. Yeah, go to the bed. Yeah, screw you too, buddy. Do you see that? Oh my god, he's never done that before. He's never told me off before, and he's telling me off like a jerk. He's telling me, trying to quiet me down. He's oppressing me. I feed you, sir. You better recognize the masculine. Yeah, I feel like you guys went through a masculine lesson where you guys were having to build up your masculine energy. Look at this hoe. What do you want? What do you want? I really feel like there's some kind of masculine lesson going on here. If you bite me, we're gonna fight. I swear. And I feel like you guys had to build up that yang energy so it couldn't be pulled down by that yin energy. Which yin energy is like yin energy, unhealed yin energy is like mean girls. Mean girls. Yin, unhealed yin energy, and that can be in masculines too. You know how many freaking men I've met that are like mean girls? Like, grow, what? Dude, you're supposed to be a leader and you're over here being, you're toxic feminine. Toxic femininity. What? No. Then talking about, oh, I'm a alpha. Bro, you are not even no, okay? No. Power. Yeah, you guys have come into your power and people are seeing that, and you guys are starting to call in and become electric in everything that you do, and people can see this. People are now starting to become like, I heard, a little bit scared, honestly. And you're attracting everything that you want. You're attracting everything to you, because you're no longer allowing people who gives a fuck what they have to say, what they do, what they think about you. Who cares? Who cares? Even if it's family, if you have to disconnect from that, then disconnect from that. Because really what they'll do is they'll help you just to be like, well, I helped them because they were in dire need. You helped me a few times, and it's just stupid shit, just dumb shit, right? Don't even get me started on that. Alright, Cancers, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.